It's always exciting when you get a new bit of kit. So there are a couple of things to look out for with new sails. Not least the fact that they've been put together properly. I've had an experience where this has come undone, and this looks much better. It can go up and down quite a lot, so we can tighten up the luff of the sail using this hole here and a control line back to the cockpit. When you're setting your jib up, it's nice to know where the middle of the luff is, so that you can get the angle of your sheeting off with a felt tip. Okay, so this is your neutral position. So just put a line up like that. 10 centimetre increments. There we are. We've got the middle, and we've got 10 centimetres increments on the other side, and I'm just going to mark off those lines in the same way. This is your middle, so that's your neutral position. This is your heavier weather position, your lighter. In lighter winds, you want a fuller sail, so you want to pull it down the leach. So you bring the jib cars forward and you pull in this direction here. So you're pulling along, much more along the leach, and that tightens the back of the sail and allows a fuller bottom of the sail here to give you more flatter. It's like stretching out that way. The flatter the bottom of the sail will be. So that's what you want to depower the sail, and in heavy winds you want it pulled that way, but you must make sure that you're not blocking the slot. That's the all important. The position of the jib tracks.
Okay.
So we've got the jib tracks here, and there's often a dilemma of where to put your blocks. Well, basically what you do is, if it's light winds, you have them forward, because that pulls the jib sheet higher up the leach, and it pulls the leach downwards, makes the leach tight, and you can see that the jib is quite bellied here. Now if Maggie goes around the other side, pull them to the back and do the same thing. So you now got a totally different angle. It's coming up at this angle on the sail here, and it's pulling the sail along there, so you haven't got as much tension down in the leach. You've got it pulling along the foot of the sail, and it's flattening it much more. So if we just look from here, this is the jib from the front. You can see it's fairly flat, and if Maggie just lets it go forward, right forward, now the jib's much fuller. It's pulling, you can see the angle of the sheet is right up to here, whereas before is there. So in light winds you want it as far forward as you can get it, like this, and heavy winds as far back as you can get it, and that way you flatten, like pulling the out haul on the mainsail, because what you're doing here is flattening the foot of the sail, and when you let it go